Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, y'all. I'm back with some tea, y'all. Some tea about HIV, y'all. So listen, first, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. It's very important, y'all. Not only that, if y'all like my video, y'all can share it to y'all on Facebook. But listen, y'all. So much stuff has been happening. So when I say so much stuff has been happening, so much stuff has been happening, y'all. It has been, life has been wonderful, y'all. When I say putting my priorities in order, controlling my emotions, like everything, like it's been lit. Like things have really been working out for me. And I honestly believe it's because of the way that I choose to think. Because I can sit and think and let HIV defeat me, but I choose not to. I've always chose not to, but not like I'm doing right now, baby. I am definitely living. So yesterday I went on my YouTube channel. I came over here and y'all know I'm a yarn. I came to my YouTube channel and I just was looking through my videos, y'all, like just searching through the videos, just watching them. And one of the videos, I said I have HIV. It was like eight minutes. I think it was one of the first videos when I went public or whatever. Scary me, right? And I talked a lot about a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. I said I wanted to get educated. I said that I wanted to speak publicly. I said that I wanted to write a book. I said that I was tired of suffering in silence. I didn't even know that I was finna write a book called Hope in Silence. I didn't know that at that point. I think that was in 2018. Like I didn't even know I was finna put that book together. And I said like people suffering in silence, me suffering in silence, some on the lines of that. I was scared. I was talking. I saw the fear in my face. I saw the fear in my eyes. I kept doing like this, like I was nervous. I did not yarn. I didn't know yarning back then. It was amazing. It was amazing to see myself before I became who. It was amazing to see myself before I became who I am now. It's amazing. And it just helps me understand that who I am right now, I'm about to become someone else. You should always be becoming better. And I know I use that word better a lot, but that's just a word that I like. I watch myself become who I am right now. And I am so excited to watch myself become whoever I'm finna be. So this leads me to a lot of people ask me a lot of questions on a day-to-day basis, y'all. So I put together 10 questions. I did it at work too, y'all. I put together 10 questions to give you guys a little insight on some stuff that y'all maybe want to ask me. And listen, if y'all have questions that y'all want to ask me, drop them in the comments and I'll do another video on it. But this is what happened, y'all. I was at work and I was I hate our yarn, y'all. I'm gonna try to control. I'm going to start controlling it. I have to stop doing it. So unprofessional. But listen, I was at work and the women at work was talking about they was talking about supporting small black businesses, and they saw me writing on paper. That's all I do is write. Like I be sitting there and I just write. I write notes. I got a lot of notes. I got two books that I didn't even know that was inside of me. One is called Woman Who Are You Listening To, and the other one is Loving My Abuser. And these two books is pulling something out of my soul, and I just be jotting down notes because I can't play on my phone because I have a whole nother book, Sex Secrets, that I'm working on. So saying all that to say, they asked me what I was doing and I told them I was writing. I was writing another book. And they said, another book? Bring your books. So for me to go somewhere, people don't know my HIV status. I don't really care. But a lot of times, people tell me that I shouldn't tell people that I work with or people that I be around my status. But you know, I don't care. You know what I mean? And I brought the book, and when I gave the lady the book, she was like, HIV experiences. She was like, really? Trivia. And it changed the direction of the day. She was asking me all sorts of questions. She could not even listen. She couldn't get her thoughts together on how to ask me the questions. And I told her, I said, listen, it's okay. You don't have to, like, just calm down. You know what I mean? I'm going to be here a while. Like, whatever you had to ask me, just ask. She was like, I know about HIV and AIDS, but I've never been this close to somebody where I can ask them questions. And I was like, I was kind of amazed, like, wow, that is kind of true, you know? But I told her, cool. So yeah, it was amazing feeling to watch her emotions go up and down. And this happens a lot when I disclose my sadness. People emotions go up and down, and I watch it and I really be praying for them because I know it be a lot. You know what I mean? But I got these questions together. Let me get to what I'm supposed to be talking about, because I'll be talking about something else. So the first question, okay, y'all, let me get these questions before my phone go dead. Okay, the first one is, how long have you been HIV positive? So I have been HIV positive for 15 years now. 15 years, it'll be 16 years in December. Are you dating, and is it hard? Okay, two questions, two answers. No, I'm not dating, and it's not hard. It's not hard. I choose not to date right now. I had an episode. I'm gonna do another video on this about this dating stuff. Right now, at the moment, I'm not dating. And it's not hard. It's not hard as I thought it was to date. It's easy. It's easy for me because I'm so open. So it's not an issue. But I'm gonna do a video on that. Okay. Do you use condoms? No, because I'm not having sex. But if I chose to have sex, yes, I would use condoms. Is it hard disclosing your status? For me, it is not hard at all for me to disclose my status because I am so open. Like, usually when you start talking to somebody, let's say if you at work and you start talking to somebody, and yeah, they be like, what's your name on Facebook? They see your friend request, they already see, you know what I mean? Or like a lot of people that I meet on a day to day, like somehow they be knowing already. And if they don't know, well, yeah, I'm just gonna say this. It is not hard for me to disclose my status at the time when the time is right. It's not hard at all. Is it okay? How do you stay so positive? Because I'm positive. No, the reason why it's hard for, the reason why it's easy for me to stay positive is I am learning to control my emotions. I'm learning to control my thinking. I'm learning to control my mind. Years ago, I wasn't as positive. Well, actually, I've always been positive. I've always been a positive person. But we all have a little negative in us, you know what I mean? And my negative always stemmed towards my emotions. If my emotions wasn't in order, I thought negative or I felt negative, you know what I mean? So lately, maybe the last couple of years, I have really been working on that thing. So the way I stay positive is controlling my emotions, controlling my thoughts. I read a lot. I read the Bible. I'm a believer. God keeps me, y'all. The Bible says if you keep your mind on Him, He'll keep you in perfect peace. I do daily readings on my phone. I do affirmations. Like, I have a whole routine. If y'all read my book, HIV experiences, I go in depth about the healing and my routine of what I do every day. That's how I stay positive. But for the most of it, I stay closer to God, and that's what keep me intact, y'all. What's your biggest fear? Whew. My biggest fear of being HIV positive is my kids looking at me in a bad way. My kids looking at me like I didn't do enough. My kids looking at me like I allow my emotions to, I don't know. I can't really say, but I know my biggest fear is my kids. I can't really put in this proper perspective right now because this question kind of like threw me for a loop. But I know my fear is not being a good mother. My fear is not being emotionally available for them. It's a big fear of mine. And for them to grow up and hate me. I don't know why I feel like that. It's crazy, right? But I have a fear of my kids growing up not liking me. That's a fear. And because of HIV, because of my attachment with HIV and my emotions to it, I feel like Oh my God, y'all make me sick. I feel like I didn't do my best in my beginning stages of HIV. And because of that, that affect my kids. And I feel, I'm gonna get emotional. I feel like they may not like me. But my kids always be like, why you say that? Why you say that? I don't know. This is just a goofy something that has not even happened that bothers me. It bothers me sometimes. But I'm becoming better in the area. How do you feel? Okay, I did it. How do you feel? How do you feel about your HIV status? I don't feel no type of way. I know how I feel. I feel like I wasted. I feel like I wasted a lot of years allowing my emotions to lead my life because of HIV, and because of that, I feel so behind with so many different things. You know what I mean? Like so many. Like I feel so behind, y'all. Y'all don't understand how behind I feel with life. Like it's restaurants I haven't been to. It's places I haven't been because I had social anxiety. And it's like I was just talking about my kids. My kids have social anxiety too because a lot of these times I wasn't going nowhere. Like I was like mentally down, so I wasn't I wasn't sociable. You know what I mean? So I feel. What was the question? Because I'm going. Oh, y'all make me sick. How do you feel about your status? I feel like I allow my HIV status to paralyze me at times because of my emotions, and I don't like that. But that's the only thing. That's the only negative thing I feel. Not negative, but like when I'm like, how, if you ask, ooh, the question is like, how do you feel about your HIV status? That's the first thing I think about. I don't think about right now because I don't live that. Remember, I told y'all I have HIV, but HIV don't have me today. So that's the only thing I think. Like, I'm so mad that I allowed my thoughts to keep me down for so long. Like, that's the only thing I think about. I don't think about nothing else. Now, if I do, I'll come back with another video. Okay. Have you ever felt like someone was treating you unfair because of your HIV? No, never. I have never felt stigma. I've never felt less than. I have never felt none of that, y'all. Like I haven't experienced it. That's why I don't talk about it. I know a lot of y'all probably think, oh, why she don't ever talk about the stigma? Why she? Never. You know what? I'm lying. I'm gonna do a video on it. This guy I was talking to, he made me feel some type of way because of my status. I'm gonna do a video, and I just thought about it right now. I'm definitely gonna do a video on it. He made me feel like I should be happy that he was talking to me because I was HIV positive. He was trying to treat me some type of way. But I'm gonna come back with a video. So yes, I have. I felt it in dating. I did. Dang, I sure did. Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy, right? Yeah, I have. I'm gonna talk about it. Did anything change when you became HIV? Did anything change when you became HIV positive? Yes, everything changed. My whole life changed when I became HIV positive. I have always known. I've always known that I can talk. You know what I mean? Like my cousin, she used to come and give me this talk for her. When I was young, I've always known that about myself. But if I've always felt different. I've always felt different from other people. I felt like I was a follower for so many years, following my friends and did what they did. I wasn't even having sex for a long time because I had got molested when I was a kid and raped when the first 3 years from like 12 to 15. So I wasn't even having sex when my friends was having sex, but they thought I was. I was a follower. I wasn't doing nothing. I just was acting like I was doing stuff, smoking, drinking, playing, whatever. But I've always felt different. I always felt like I didn't fit in. And when I became HIV positive and I realized that this who I am, me, a woman living with HIV, God gave me a gift. I have a gift. You know what I mean? Not HIV is not my gift, but I have a gift with words. I have a gift with speaking. I can speak. And it's a part of my gift. Now I understand why I was different because God was calling me to do something different than everybody else. Everybody else have something that they meant to do. So I had to get in tune with who I was, who God wanted me to be. And I started to learn all of these different things about God, about people, about life. And I changed. I'm not the same person I was before HIV. I used to be a ghetto girl. I used to be not a ghetto girl, but I don't know why that's on my screen. I don't like it. But I used to be like a street girl, you know what I mean? Fighting all the time, rowdy. I just was a mess. You know what I mean? And like I always tell y'all, if I wouldn't have got HIV then, I would have got it anyway. I wasn't really having a lot of sex partners or whatever, but when I did have sex, I didn't use condoms. And my boyfriend I had years ago, he didn't. He didn't. We didn't use condoms either. You know what I mean? So I would have got it anyway. But I am so happy that I got HIV when I got it because it changed me. I got it at the right time of my life. It changed the direction of my life. I'm alert and aware of so many different things. My mindset is so different. My heart is different. My drive is different. My goals are different. Listen, y'all. I have values now. I have morals now, and I didn't have it at first. I'm learning how to love myself now because of HIV. I'm learning how to value myself. I'm learning my worth. I'm learning how important I am to God. I learned I was a queen because of HIV. I didn't know this before. I was I was a fighter back then. Like, a nigga better not say nothing to me. Never. Better not. You know what I mean? But yeah, HIV changed me in the most positive way ever. I'm a different person. I am a better person. Even through my weakness, I still was a better person. It changed my life, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful, y'all. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm glad. What's the hardest part about being HIV positive? Y'all see them flakes falling? Okay. The hardest part for me about being HIV positive is a couple of things. Watching people be irresponsible with their life. Watching people have so many different sex partners and not using condoms. Watching so many people be sad chicks and not care about what's going on. It bothers my soul, y'all. It does something to me to watch people make choices that can have them in the shoes that I'm sitting in. Oh, I'm not sitting in shoes. In the bed that I'm laying in. That bothers me. It bothers me a lot. When it bothers me a lot, it make me want to cry. My stomach hurts sometimes thinking of how people. I saw somebody on the page yesterday. And was like, She think what she say? She think I'm not gonna mess with her man. I'll fuck him in your face. Like, it's the stuff people say, and I try not to judge people. You know what I mean? Because I'm like this because of the choice I made. I'm done for already. I get it. So when I watch other people openly brag about sleeping with somebody else's man, or being a side chick, or talking about guys talking about they got 2, 3, 4 different women, he a player, it bothers me. And I know all of these people is not having unprotected sex, but many of them are. It bothers me to see people not care about their life, and they don't understand how hard it is. How hard it is to live with something that you cannot take back. You can't. I can't take that day back I had unprotected sex. I can't take that day back. I cannot relive that. I can't. Oh, I can relive it in my thoughts, but I can't go back and change that. All because I chose to have unprotected sex. That bothers me. It bothers me, and I try my best to speak on it, but I know my little voice is not enough. People still is going to have unprotected sex. And it's scary because people is in marriages having unprotected sex with men that they know sleeping with 5 different women. Or a man knowing that his wife goes and cheats sometime, and they still have an unprotected sex. People, this is the big, what was the question? I'm finna go. I be going, y'all. What's the hardest part about being HIV positive? The hardest part about being HIV positive is that people do not care about becoming HIV positive. They feel like they'll take their pill and they're good. That's how people feel. That's the hardest part for me. It's hard. It's hard because people don't understand the mental part to that. Like, you could take your pill and you be straight, but your mental state will be messed up for a while. You have to get that thing in order. Not only that, people not scared to get HIV, and they sleep around with so many different people, and slip up and mess with somebody that got it. That can possibly mess your mental state up forever. Have you going to the doctor every 2 months, every month, thinking it's gonna come up. to me, HIV is a mental thing. It's not physical. Not for me. It's mental. So it bothered me. That bothered me, y'all. But those are my questions, y'all. If y'all want me to do questions again, y'all definitely drop them in the comments. I'll be all over the place with my answers, but I be wanting y'all to understand what I'm talking about. I really be wanting y'all to understand what I'm talking about. So y'all, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I'm coming back with my dating episode. I have to tell y'all about these two different dating episodes that I had where I felt some type of way about being HIV positive. I got to tell y'all this. Y'all enjoy y'all day and do not forget to love on somebody today. And make sure that be yourself.